Spike's RT blog date, July 26, 2012. Now, I know I have not done a blog in quite a while, so I do apologize for that. I had just been extremely busy, considering that my last blog, it was 4th of July. And then after that, we had a big crowd coming into the Disney resort. So I have been scheduled for a lot of shifts, long ones, short ones, all that stuff. On top of that, with it be, getting near the end of my program here, I had to move some things around. But now I have the time to talk about some stuff. So let's get started. First off, back on July 16th, there were two furs that were injured from a hit and run. It was a Wolf Jim and Eldon. They were walking their 4 Australian cattle dogs home from a visit to their local park in Sacramento, California. They were struck by a light brown Nissan Maxima. It was driving with absolutely no lights on, no headlights, no taillights, nothing. The two furs were badly injured. One of them has a leg severed just below the knee and left him with extensive internal damage as well as other broken bones. The other had sustained a compound fracture in her lower right leg. Unfortunately, all 4 dogs were lost. This was a 80-mile-an-hour hit and run. Then 3 days later, the suspect was apprehended. He was pulled over by an officer suspected of drunk driving. The drunk driver, I believe they said his name was Paul William Walden, age 31. So he has now been charged with 2 counts of felony hit and run, 4 counts of felony animal cruelty, a misdemeanor driving under the influence, and driving on a suspended license. And he is now in Sacramento County Jail on a $135,000 bond. There's been several donation funds set up to help the families of the victims, as well as a Facebook group that made it in support. So if you want to contribute to them, there is an address that I can... well, I don't know if I can put here on YouTube, but I can give you the link to the article that I got this from. So you can send it to them right there. Because I'm not sure if I can post it here on YouTube because of privacy concerns and the guidelines here. So I do wish them a speedy recovery. For those of you that know the cartoon Courageous Cat, the Evergreen Media Group has acquired the rights to Courageous Cat and Minute Mouse. For those of you who don't know, it's a cartoon series from the 1960s. It was created by comic book artist Bob Kane, and it was a parody of Kane's better-known creation, Batman. As with the recently announced Paddington Bear film, they're planning to bring back the Courageous Cat franchise with a blend of live action and CGI on an upcoming movie. So I will try to get you more information on that as soon as possible. Alright, and my thing is going all crazy right now. So. Okay. Next up, it's kind of strange. I know I've talked about MLP in the past. They've recently been put on comic books now. But this one just seems a little strange to me. Not that it hasn't already happened here before. There's actually a copy of My Little Pony in a erotica magazine called Hoofbeat. and it's been up at an auction. And believe it or not, it was sold for about $1,000. I am not freaking kidding here. It is a 58-page, 10 and 5/8 inch by 7 and 3/4 soft cover color work. It was originally, well, believe it or not, it was sold in Anthrocon via the Club Stripes table, and they were sold for $25 each. But someone actually put up $1,000 for this. So for those of you at Anthrocon, you got a major discount. But Rule 34, everyone. Okay, next up, Megaplex is going to be officially starting tomorrow, but there are going to be some things going on today, and I am planning to attend Megaplex today, so let me give a rundown of what will be going on here, if I can get this thing working. I'm trying to get up that schedule. There we go. Okay, starting today, Thursday. Not much going on. Their fursuit lounge is now open, but the registration won't start until 7 p.m. Today. There are 3 dances, which will feature Kaiza, DJ Cheshire, and DJ Takum. There's also going to be a bowling outing at Kissimmee Lanes. That will be at 8 p.m. Yeah, I done some bowling myself, and in fursuit. There are a few pictures out there if any of you want to take a look. Going into tomorrow, where we officially start. Opening ceremonies are at 10 a.m. and that is held in the main event room. Registration starts at 9 a.m. Let's see. In the main event room at 11 a.m., they have their own variation of the game show. It's called "Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grade Fur?" That one I'd be interested to see what that is. Let's see. We have the sponsor suite, dealer's den, and photo studio open at 10 a.m. all at the same time. At the sponsor suite, dealer's den, and dance room. Gaming room will be open at 9 a.m. Let's see. For those of you interested, we got Iron Artist at 5 p.m. That will be held at the main event room. There's going to be a photo op with Lionel at 6 p.m. at the same place. There's going to be a pool party. That will be featuring DJ Megawolf at 7 p.m. At the same time, there will be a dessert social. Both of them will be held at the pool. Let's see. We got 2 dances going on. First, featuring Captain Murray McFuzzlewink. That will be starting at 8 p.m. That's going till midnight. A 4-hour dance. And the other one will be at midnight going to 2 a.m. Featuring DJ Zorn. Uncle Kage is here. He'll be doing a story hour at 9 p.m. going to 10:30. And there will be some karaoke going on from 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. at the main event room. On Saturday, we got a fursuit performance on stage. That will be at 10 a.m. going to 11. Fursuit parade will be starting at 11:30 a.m. going all around the hotel. Our charity Care will be doing a presentation at 1 p.m. That will be going to 2 p.m. with a photo op following. And then a charity auction starting at 2:30 p.m. going to 3:30. All that going on in the main event room. Charades Impossible will be going on at 5 p.m. at the main event room. A dance contest starting at 6 p.m. going to 7. A few dances going on starting at 8 p.m. featuring DJ Rekka. 10 o'clock featuring DJ Wild Wolf, and midnight featuring DJ Fur. JR will be doing some stand-up. That will be starting at 9:30 p.m. going to 10:30 p.m. And we also have a poker tournament starting at 10:30 p.m. going till 1 a.m. And I am not kidding here. We have a My Little Brony epic RPG starting at 8:30 p.m. going till 12:30 a.m. That is being held at the gaming room. On Sunday, we have Fursuit Games starting at 11 a.m. going to 1 p.m. at the main event room. And this next one here is something that I may help out with, because I've been planning something myself, but I'm not the one hosting this. At 1:30 p.m., it is the Japanese Game Show Experience. Because a lot of you know that I am a big fan of Japanese game shows. And it came to my attention that someone was actually doing a panel on this. So I may be helping out with tonight, on that night. No, that's afternoon. I'm all mixed up today. So I might do my little thing at this panel. I'm not sure. As soon as I meet up with him, we'll see how that works out. There is going to be a magic show at 3 p.m. at the main event room. The Fun Day Palm Fest show will be recording live at 4 p.m. going to 6 p.m. in the main event room. And closing ceremonies will be starting at 6 p.m. in the main event room. And we'll still have some dances that night featuring Wild Wolf at 8 p.m. DJ F-Fox at 10 p.m. and then DJ Cosmic at midnight. And believe it or not, there is a late night Fursuit Parade starting at 11 p.m. Alright, if you have not registered yet, they do have at the door registration. Regular is $45. A sponsor is $90 at the door, and super sponsor is $150. And there is also a mega sponsor, and at the door is $500. The location of this con will be at the World Gate in Kissimmee. Yeah, that's like right next door to the Walt Disney World Resort. So that should work out very good for me. The guest of honor this year for Megaplex is Noel McNeil. He launched his career before with PBS's award-winning Sesame Street, where he had honed his craft with puppetry legends Jim Henson and Frank Oz. He's been a performer for them for 20 years. He's been training puppeteers in Japan, Mexico, South Africa, and most recently Jordan, Palestine, and India. He is also a regular performer for the classic Muppet Show. He's been the voice of the star Bear in a Big Blue House, and the morning series Breakfast with Bear. He is also a television writer. He has had scripts featured in The Good Night Show, Cyber Chase, Bear in a Big Blue House, The Puzzle Place, Eureka's Castle, Magic School Bus, Gullah Gullah Island, and Nat the Great. So he will be all around. So go ahead and check him out. And like I said earlier, the charity is CARE. They are a non-profit 501c3 that provides permanent sanctuary primarily for non-releasable wildlife. They currently house 7 big cats, 2 black bears, and over 70 small animals. So they'll be around. You'll get to see them most of the time on Saturday. They'll be in the main event room. So that's some of the information I can give you. If you want more information, you go to megaplexcon.org. So, what a big 6 months it's been for me here in Florida. So, sorry, just gotta move some stuff around. So I only got 1 week left here in Florida. So, I've had a great time over here. Yeah, being with Fantasyland attractions at Peter Pan, Small World, Dumbo, and Barnstormer. So yeah, I've had a great time. So I wish every one of you a I want to get some here. Wait a minute. I was going to show you something, but wait a minute. I don't remember this being here. I don't remember this being here. No. That cannot be! Mickey!